This is Pat Bambury for PSP Sports. I'm at the Nick Blackwell versus Chris Eubank Jr. fight at Wembley Arena. With me, I've got the father of the heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. John Fury. John, thank you so much for talking to PSP Sports. Firstly, we had an absolute war today with Nick Blackwell and Chris Eubank Jr. It was stopped in the 10th round. Do you feel like it should be stopped earlier? And what was your opinion on the fight?
Most definitely. If it had been my boy, I'd have pulled him after round 6, because after 3 rounds, I knew he couldn't beat Eubank. You know, it's just a beaten-up job after the 4th round, so 6 rounds would have been enough for me. I was surprised that the referee let it go on as long, you know, because he did take a lot of pounding, you know, from Chris Eubank in spurts. And to be honest with you, I've seen referees jumping a hell of a lot quicker than that, you know, and this is a result, again, of, you know, what can I say? Your man letting your man go on too much. In my opinion, you have to save your fighter from himself sometimes, because the brave, the warriors, they don't know when to quit, so you got to have the brain to quit for them.
I was just talking to some of the guys from the media section over there, and some of the guys in the media feel like, you know, British referees are either stopping fights too early or too late. How do you think we can get this sorted out with fights can stop at the right time, John?
Well, you see, there's a lot of controversy, and referees sometimes don't want to spoil the atmosphere. And what happened in tonight's atmosphere here, it was a great atmosphere. The crowd got enthralled in the bout. I think the referee did as well. You know, and I think the referee didn't want to deprive the fans of what they paid for. But unfortunately, Nick Blackwell has paid the price, you know, and that's not the referee's fault. He was doing a job, but in my book, should have been stopped 4 rounds earlier. Round 6, that would have been it for me.
In your opinion, what were the keys of success? The keys to success for Eubank to win the fight?
He done everything right, Eubank. He worked him, he kept on him. You know, he was giving him angles side to side. Basically, Eubank was just too good for him in every department. He was too strong, too fast, and he had a little bit more ability. You know, he's a good kid, Eubank. You know, Nick Blackwell is the bravest kid I've ever seen in my life. I'm 51-year-old. I've been boxing all my life. Nick Blackwell is a brave, brave warrior, and he will come again with the help of God. But Eubank, I think, was on a different level tonight in every aspect.
Just now, we've seen Hughie win a 10-round fight against Dominic Gwynn. What was your assessment of Hughie's performance, John?
Well, we had to do here tonight. We knew Dominic Gwynn hadn't been stopped. He was a seasoned campaigner, very experienced. He was a very experienced campaigner. He was dangerous at all times. I knew he had to just keep on his toes and box to a plan.
So we're back here with John Fury. So, yeah, John, we were just saying, how would you assess Hughie's fight tonight with Dominic Gwynn?
Yeah, Dominic Gwynn, a very tough, cagey opponent. He was one of them. If you blinked and didn't do your job right, you'd be on the floor. You know, like I say, he's 21. He's got a long time to go in the job. He got 10 good rounds. That he's experienced. He's getting better all the time. And I think these are the fights he needs. Absolutely. You know, 1-round blast-overs, he's learning nothing, you know, from them. And he just proved he can keep to a game plan, box behind the jab for 10 rounds or 12. Sure. You know, Peter, my brother, he executed a perfect game plan, and he executed the plan to the letter.
When obviously, of course, his original opponent, Aguilera, he pulled out. That was going to be for the WBC International Heavyweight title. When do you think we can see Hughie fighting for the British, Commonwealth, so on and so forth?
Well, to be honest with you, you know, atmosphere makes fights, and we had a dramatic end to the Nick Blackwell Eubank affair, and it took the shine off all this. For my money, it was a bit shocking tonight. The ring girls went home. There was no TV, you know, and at the end of the day, it is what it is. But, you know, Hughie's there ready, and you can only beat what's in front of you. And let's just hope we can get him some recognition, get him a bit more respect when he does box, and we'll take anybody, really. You know, we're not talking about Deontay Wilder, I'm not talking about top 3, but anybody in the top 10, yeah, I'm not bothered about them.
And of course, your son, Tyson Fury, unified heavyweight champion of the world. He's got a pretty big fight on his hands against Vladimir Klitschko coming up soon. Firstly, John, when do you think the fans can expect an announcement about the rematch? And secondly, where? We've heard reports, Germany, Austria, the UK. Hopefully, British fans can get it in the UK, fingers crossed. When can we get an announcement on this?
The thing is, our people are working tirelessly behind the scenes trying to get this fight together. There's a lot of politics involved at this level. It's the heavyweight championship of the world. They want to get it the best they can for their side. We want to get it here if we can. You know, but I've no doubt. You can hear what rumours you want, but we're looking for the UK. We went over there and won the belt from Germany, and I think it's only fitting that they should come here and try and win it off us. You know, it'd be a great night. The UK at the minute is the place to be for boxing heavyweight division. We've got the best heavyweights in the world here at the moment. You know, and why go elsewhere? And well, you can see tonight, Nick Blackwell, a British title fight, crowd on the feet, great atmosphere. Can you imagine what it would be in Wembley Stadium? you know, for the rematch. Fantastic. And the British fans can make it happen. But whether Klitschko's going to play ball and sing off the same in sheet as us, well, that's up to him. But we're trying every day. We're trying day in, day out to get this fight sorted out as quick as we can.
Final question. Take us back to November 28th. Everyone was writing him off. About 99% of people said he couldn't do it. Sky pundits, so on and so forth. How amazing was that night? Just take us back to the 28th of November. How amazing was that night for your son to become champion?
28th of November, I'll sum it up in one. I said all along Tyson would be the heavyweight champion of the world from the day he was born up until the 28th of November. My son is the most talented heavyweight since Muhammad Ali. He's 6'9", he's 18.5 stone. He's the awkwardest fighter in the world. He can punch a lot harder than people think, you know, and really he made Klitschko look ordinary, a 10-year reigning champion. He went to Germany on 50% of what he could do. He lost 5 stone, he was weight drained, and he still won. And, you know, we'll get him here in Britain. He'll be at his weight. He'll have a shorter camp. He won't have no 5 months and drain his body again. We're looking for the quick knockout, and I do believe we can get that. That's if Klitschko is going to box. And I'm only speaking for myself, but I think he's a bit windy of coming to fight Tyson again, because I think he knows next time Tyson's going to be more confident, more stronger, you know, because the fight last time, it was on, it was off. He was in sort of like no man's land, Tyson, and we only started to get to grips with this once the contracts had been signed. We had 5 months to lose 5 stone. We fetched him down from 24 stone down to 18.7 in 4 months. You know, he left most of his best work in the gym. He left his strength and his power in the gym, and he slack boxed him and made a fool of him. So when he comes here again, he's going to face a stronger, more alert and more confident Tyson than ever. This is just a beginning for Tyson Fury. He's going to be champion for a long time. I'm not saying it's my own son. People's got eyes, love him or hate him. You can see the talent in him. There's nobody out there can touch him. You know, he beat Deontay Wilder. He beat Joshua. He beat David A. all on the same night, this fella, because he's just too big, too talented, and he just wants a fight. And he's got the will, a burning desire never to lose. And that you can't overcome. And I don't see any heavyweights out there now that can overcome that. And I'm just speaking from my opinion. But people can see they've got eyes. Just watch this kid, you know. He's controversial. He's here, there and everywhere. He's fearless. He's a showman. Since when did you last see an heavyweight like him? But you know what? He can back it all up. He's not a fool, because everything he says he delivers. And he'll keep delivering.
John, I want to say thank you so much for your time. We got to head off now, but thanks a lot, John. Appreciate that.
Thank you for your time.
All the best. Thank you very much. Cheers.